Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on Boston. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Here's Cowboy, while recovering. Five on the clock. Here's Cowboy. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
On defense, the Raptors. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Dwayne Casey. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Cowboy. The pass to Silk. Shoots. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game because it just settles you down a little bit.
And so it's Boston with it, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Passes to Bottoms. Pulls up on the wing. No good.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And that one's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
They set the pick. Here's Cowboy while recovering. And that one's good. And the Raptors with the ball, trailing by 2. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
Here's Cowboy. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Bottoms. Fires the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Screen by Scola. And again, no good by Toronto.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
There's the pass to Cowboy. Clock at 6, 18 feet out, and another basket for Boston.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
There's the screen. Screen by Valanciunas. Inside. They swipe it. And here we go. Goes it up high.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. They need this. And that one goes long.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
The 3. The shot is off. So it's Toronto now. Here's the teardrop. And they're able to recover. Screen by Scola. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Cowboy. Passes it to Bottoms. And it's Boston with another.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Johnson, he's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Cowboy. They set the screen. Jumper off the screen, and another basket for Boston.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Toronto with the ball. 9-point game. From 17 feet out, and nothing but error on that one. Here's Bottoms, and that one is stuffed right through.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Here's Lowry after the basket by Boston. Screen by Valanciunas. They grab their own miss.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. Lowry passes to Johnson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And it's Lowry penetrating. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And Patterson kicks to Carroll. Dishes it to Gervin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson. Here's the 3. The shot by Lowry, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Here's Cowboy, covered by Gervin. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game.
Cowboy.
And the first one at the line is good. Boston making a switch here. Both shots good from the strike. Raptors trail by 17. To the paint, shot to stop the drought, and he lays it up and in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Here's Cowboy.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And again, it's Boston converting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Carroll. From beyond the arc. Raptors get it back. And it's Lowry again missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Boston leads by 19. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the...
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. So for Toronto right now, Patrick Patterson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Lowry. Then it's DeMarre Carroll. Here's Cowboy. Carroll covering. Toronto grabs the miss.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
That one goes. Count it.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Boston, no good that time either.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Norrell guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Hakeem the Dream ripping it away. 1:51 left in the first half. Here's Cowboy. 10 points for him. Good. Cowboys got 12 points in the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
Here's Lowry. Patterson, the screen, and it's Lowry penetrating. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. On the clock. Norrell sinks it from just inside the baseline. He's got 7. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Cowboy. Now recovering. Shot from the wing. Off the left rim and out. Raptors trail by 20. Carroll with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Out to the wing. Intercepted. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Cowboy. He's got 12. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. Cowboys got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Lowry up top to the middle. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And through one half. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Cowboy in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And for Toronto, that shot wide open. 13 points for Bottoms.
And you can see right now the defense running out of ideas. They cannot seem to slow him down.
This is a scoring clinic 101 style. I mean, he has really got it going right now.
And it's good. And that's 10 points now for Valanciunas.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Cowboy, now recovering. Fires from 18. And another basket for Boston.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
The dish to Scola. Kicks to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Scola. Off the pick. And that one hits back iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Cowboy. Rebound by the Raptors. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lowry drawing the double team. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Cowboy makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Boston. Gervin's checked in for Toronto. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And he's good on the 3-ball. 16 points for Bottoms.
What marksman? Their backcourt has set the tone for their whole squad.
Now, here's Lowry. Defense is right there. Screen by Scola. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Cowboy. And it's off from 3-point range. Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the 76ers. The drive by Lowry. No good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Lets it go from deep, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Cowboy. Takes it off the glass. Cowboys got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston and for Toronto. Outside Lowry. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Sullinger's checked in for Boston. Cowboy comes in for Curry and then for Toronto. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Patterson. And Gervin subbed in for Terrence Ross.
Really an extraordinary game for Cowboy. He has 20 points and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Biombo, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Johnson comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Wright in for Kyle Lowry. They've got Cowboy. Silk is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Arthur in at the shooting guard. That's the Boston Five. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Silk.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Feeds it to Wright from the baseline. Can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 18 points for Silk.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
It's Gervin on the wing. He's guarded by Arthur. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
From the high post. Rebound by the Raptors. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Lets it fly, and it's Boston with another.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Gervin with it. Right, left side. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Back to Gervin. Over to the left wing. Norrell. Rebound Boston. Silk's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. The feed to Biyombo. And right, here we go. Norrell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Sullinger. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sullinger.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Thomas checked in for Boston. Joseph, he's checked in for the Raptors.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
So both teams making some changes here. He feeds it to Gervin. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
That one is no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Cowboy. Banked in off the glass. Cowboys got 24.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now, here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. Biyombo kicks to Joseph. Here's Johnson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he makes the first.
You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive and drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Here's Cowboy. Kept alive by Boston.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And here is Joseph. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Cowboy. Shoots it up. And it's Boston with another. Cowboy. So it's Toronto now. Now Joseph. Johnson the screen. Pass to Carroll. Shot clock at 6. And right, here we go. Off target on the 15-footer. And he lobs it up toward the rim, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Joseph dishes to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And there's the pass to Silk. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive by Boston.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
From the arc. Good. Silk's got 25 points.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Patterson comes in for Biyombo, and it's Ross in for Wright. Bottoms, he's checked in for Boston. Cowboy comes in for Curry to the left wing.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this is going in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
In what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Raptors.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Cowboy. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Goes up on the wing, and yes, sir, that one drops.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports.